and then be somewhere being complicit with these activities. I've been trying to tell people that there's a conspiracy going on.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Real life street stars. Y'all put it together. Once again, the champ is here. Let's go, man. We got BH in the building, man. Big Homie.CC. Welcome, sir. How you feeling in Dallas?
I feel good, man. I'm back home, man. We back. I'm excited.
Man, the last conversation, of course, we want to pick right back up with that. But before we even get there, because I know we're going to talk about the West Coast stuff, but we got to kick it off, man. Your name started ringing bells about a week and a half ago, man, where it came up in a lawsuit where you see Sean Diddy Combs, you see Jaguar Wright,
right? A
bunch of other people, and towards the bottom, they got Big Homie.CC.
Right.
And that is so out of left field.
Yep.
But for those that don't know what we're speaking on, can you speak on what that lawsuit is, when it was, and what is it pertaining to as far as they're saying happened?
Yeah, so I could speak about it. So basically, they tried to file this lawsuit last year, 2 different times. The last time that they amended it was in October of last year. I had to pay a bunch of money to get my name omitted from it. But this time, they was able to get it passed. They don't got their facts right. You see what I'm saying? Because why would I expose certain things and blow the lid off of it and then be somewhere being complicit with these activities? I've been trying to tell people that there's a conspiracy going on. Once word got out about what me and my team did about combating human trafficking, and after I did the Hillbilly show out there in California, things have been very, very strange. This is my proof that there's a conspiracy. Because, throughout history, my reign of terror on weirdos is solidified. I might have been, firearms may have been pointed at certain people for doing funny things, you know what I'm saying? But that right there is just complete nonsense. Like, they don't got their facts right. Like, have I been in altercations with them? Yeah. I've been telling everybody. I've been saying it. But that right there, that's weird. That's not how all of that took place. You feel me? I never worked for the Zest Monster, man, not one time. Not one time I ever worked for dude. I never got no check from him. You feel me? But that African dude that be with him, that bald head dude, he ain't no joke. You can't play with him. He hit me in the head with a bottle. He a problem. So the dumb had to come out with him. You feel me?
Because people question kind of your history about Diddy.
Right.
You have been, as far as around people who's been around him, you have been around situations where people maybe were about to go either meet him, go to a party, do somewhere. How far in the vicinity were you from as far as a party, just a studio, just being in the mix of what he is?
Yeah, so I only seen the guy as I'm being the protection for somebody that attended the events. As far as getting close to him, yeah, I could have reached out and slapped him if I wanted to. You feel me? Like, very that close. Like, I never, ever did business with him. So, like, I have seen him several times because the who's who, that they run in certain crowds. You feel me? Because, like, the first part of his parties be cool. It'd be a normal, socializing mixer. It's the different layer of the party where things start to get murky. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, that type of stuff I wasn't involved in. When the vampires started walking in, what I'm saying, like the white guy with the sticky hair, and the male sex workers, cakes finna start getting touched. I'm going to the car now. You know what I'm saying? Call me if it's dangerous. I'll come in and start demonstrating. Underneath that, because he ain't no pushover. He a tough cake toucher. You feel me? Like, he get on some gangster shit with you. You didn't want to, you feel me? Get a little physical. It's like, man, hold on, dude.
Tough cake toucher's
He
wild.
a tough cake toucher on Bro Graham. He is.
Did you ever run into Chopper City?
Man, bro, you know, I was working at this strip club in Vegas called Club Lacey's, and I had some, man, as soon as he walked in, he seen me. I was like, man, what's up? We greet each other. He had tipped me $100 and said, just follow me throughout the night. You feel me? So I would see him up there. He was a cool dude, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people showed him respect, shit like that. I definitely had encounters with him in Vegas, working at that club, Lacey's Gentlemen's Club, for sure.
Yeah, because he mentioned that what he was kind of saying was like the money kind of made Diddy gangster. Can you see that?
Right. So what I realized is like a lot of times in that industry, the money gave guys power and influence, not their reputation and the history of things they've done or their affiliations. So, and then, you know, when you drinking alcohol all day,
Right.
popping pills, you got 20 million in the bank, you got security,
Right.
you know, you're around all these tough gangster rapper people all the time,
Right.
you may start thinking you like that.
Right.
And you gotta be kind of tough. You ask a grown man, you feel me, pull their drawers down, you feel me? So, you see all them guys crying in that interview
Right.
with Vlad?
Day 26.
He taking everybody cakes, vicious.
Right.
They all just going for it. Goofy as hell. Yeah, goofy as hell.
Chopper City also mentioned, he said, when you get to a certain wealth, right? He said, what rich people look at cocaine like it's candy.
For sure.
It's not taboo.
Not taboo at all.
Yeah, it's just this is candy.
It's
like,
normal.
It's normal.
You gotta think about it. One bag of it is like $200. You feel me? You can't have no cocaine habit if you're not getting money.
Right.
You feel me? An ounce of weed, you can get an ounce of weed, what, $200?
Right.
An ounce of that, $2,000? You see what I'm saying? Like,
right.
depending on, you know, certain little levels and differences, but you can't have that type of habit. And you gotta be a very mentally strong person to have a habit like that. And your moral compass don't change as well. So
Right. Do you think that cocaine could have played a lot in the way Diddy moved?
No, I think it's ecstasy.
Mm.
Because, you know, all of the guys I knew who did ecstasy a long period of time, all got caught having sex with a tranny.
Right.
You gotta think about it, but before the X pills, bro,
Yeah, right.
a lot of niggas turned gay after that.
Right.
That's a fact.
What do you think is in ecstasy that makes niggas want to explore more past what the usual is?
So the chemical breakdown, MDMA is what it is. You know, they used to prescribe MDMA to married couples to spice up their relationship. They used to give it to soldiers who had PTSD to treat them. So, you know, they call it the love drug.
You see, what was that Bad Boys 2 where Martin Lawrence? He popped that in the wheels.
I saw that.
Yeah, so you know.
So you been doing ecstasy 20 years?
Gotta do it.
It's cracking. It's cracking. You go in his crib, you know what's going down.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.